I decided, you know what? I'm going to volunteer. And I started knowing all these people. And then people were like, when are you like? I said, no, there's no like in life.
And there was a sacrifice.
I went to CCMA 4 times because they won't come to work at some point, and then the client will call me, Mary, where are you? Your person is sleeping here. No, the certain project, it's got a beginning and the end.
That is the part, yeah.
And it will be nice when it ends. Those people, they, as much as they've bought something, but they have something that can sustain them.
So what helped you go through that? Is it the support system at home, or you just had a mindset that this too shall pass?
It's God.
Okay.
I encourage myself in God. It's very hot underground there.
So I hear. I've never been underground. Maybe I should
You
go.
must visit.
I've never.
Sometimes you've got the earthquake and then
You hear that? Sure. So how did you get into mining construction?
Yeah.
As a business, because I get sometimes people are afraid or intimidated to just that. Yeah.
No, I don't think it is intimidating. Like I said, I grew up in a mining town. It's called Umuzimutle in Valrips. And my grandparents were working in the mines. My father worked in the mine. My husband is a mining engineer by profession, and he also worked in the mine. Because you are a human being, that is why even the drug addicts or the prostitute, I don't judge. Because I don't know what has led those people.
What are the last words you want to share with women who are starting businesses?
So I'll say to them, those who have not started, those who are scared to jump ship, who are 8 to 5.
And they're depressed, but they want to go there.
They are scared. It's just the fear of the unknown.
Yeah.
Remove that fear. The world is waiting for you. We want to hear what God has put inside of you.
Hi everybody, welcome back again to another episode of Procurement Dialogues, and I'm your host, Lerato. Today I have a special guest, as per usual. She is a lady who started NMX Conglomerate, a business that is specializing in construction and mining. I know most of us get excited when we talk about women in mining, in business, etc. Xoli is going to tell us how she started a business, and welcome to our podcast.
Thank you so much, Lerato, and I'm really, really honored to be invited to your podcast. I'm looking forward to this conversation.
Yeah.
And thank you for your viewers who are with us for today. Yeah, how I started the construction company, like any other person, you've got ambitions.
True.
As a believer as well. I believe that God has put something in me.
True.
And it cannot be only to work. It cannot only be to serve others, but there's something that I'm created to do on earth. So I started working in the municipality. Then I saw an opportunity.
Okay.
When they were opening doors for male-dominated industry, for us as women to participate.
Okay.
And then I said, okay, in my house, I've got 3 boys. When I say 3 boys, I include my husband because I've got 2 sons and my husband. And it's not by disrespect. And it's only myself who's a woman.
Yeah.
And you can imagine.
I can imagine.
Yeah, nobody thinks like you. Nobody sees things like you and all that. But they strengthen you.
Now,
Yes, they strengthen you. And with that environment, that background, it also gave me the interest to say, you know what? After all, the male-dominated industry is not bad.
It's not that bad.
I'm here with the male-dominated family.
Actually. Yeah.
So, and then also my surname. My surname is Moagi. And it's all about building.
True.
But not only building structures, but building the families. And it's important that, your gift does not only work at your job.
True.
Your colleague must be across personal life of other people, including where you want to dominate.
Yeah.
Your leadership, wherever you are, you must know that you are building. You are not destroying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's one of the things that as well inspired me to start this company. And yeah, I started like any other person from grade 0. I never had a privilege to get a job or to get a project and go like grade 8, grades.
Just move from CIDB 1 to 3
Yeah,
to 8.
no,
fast,
I
fast.
moved.
You grew.
I subcontracted.
Okay.
I learned. I got an award as women in Govern Big. They said Govern Big Awards by
Yeah.
then. Yeah, best women contractor in the Northwest.
Nice.
And I started as well in the mining sector. It's been 5 years since I've been in the mining sector, and I'm not doing construction there. I'm doing pure mining, like underground mining.
Wow.
It's sweeping and vamping.
So hold on. You do construction and you do mining.
Yes,
Hardcore technical mining.
hardcore.
So which one started first? Between the
The
two?
construction.
The construction one.
Yes.
And then you grew into this one.
Yes.
So let's start again from the beginning. You said you were working, then you saw an opportunity, and then
Yes.
you went into started the business, the
Yes.
construction
Yes.
one. So for you, when you were then jumping over, did you find any challenges to now being full-time, or you were still doing best of both with the employment?
No. When I was employed, because it was the municipality, it's government,
Yeah.
and there is that problem of ethical
Yeah.
thing. So I'm like, okay, I must, once I'm done here, because it was a political office. Sorry, it was a political office. And then once my term of office is as an administrator, not as a politician,
Yeah.
as an administrator. Yes, I'm not a politician.
Yeah.
So I then I activated my company. But what is nice in working in this politics, in these political offices, you expand your network. So the first project that I got, actually, it really helped me through being exposed in those offices. Yes, they've got their own negatives and all, like any other place. But then when I heard that there was a mall that they said the biggest mall in the Northwest that was going to be built. And then I'm like, okay, I remember when I was working in the office and these people will come and pitch their presentation because they wanted, the land and da. Then I took the numbers.
Okay.
Then I had to go back to my archive. Oh, Kaneki Mama. Then I called them, hey, where are you? Then that excited because you already built a relationship,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Although I was not in the office anymore. And then we met and then they said to me, you know what, no, we can help you. Please supply us with labor, local labor. We want bricklayers. We want people who will do this and that in different shops. Then I did that.
Okay.
I started with only two
people.
Cleaning the rubble.
Okay.
Yes, cleaning the rubble. And I'm saying this because I want to encourage someone to say, don't take very small beginnings.
True.
Yes, they can take you very far. And then I started, and then I ended up with 125.
Sure.
And ended up being the best subcontractor for Myron Roberts.
Okay.
At that time.
Yeah.
At that time, yes. And prior to that, like any other young person, because by then I was not even 40, and I'm like, okay, now I'm here and I want to do something. I'm sending application like any other young person. Rejections. I can't get a job. I'm like, my peers, they are in Joburg working and what, the ones that I was I attended school with. And then I'm like, what? And I'm married. And okay, so my husband is like, okay, no, I can take you if you don't worry. I said, no, it's not about that.
And it's not about that.
Then I offered my services for free.
Okay. You volunteered your
Yes,
services?
I volunteered.
In the construction subcontract? Before
that.
Okay.
And then I met I approached two people that knew my parents. And then one said, no, I'm still going to consult with my team. And then the other one said, no, you can come as long as you've got computer skills, come. And you must know that we don't have a budget, by the way. I said, okay, it's fine. By that time, I'm driving already.
Okay.
Yes, I'm driving, I'm married. I've got a baby that I can take to the preschool, and, I'm still new in a marriage, mid-20s. And then I volunteered. That was, they call it a parliamentary constituency office,
Okay.
where every time when the members of parliament have the recess, a break, then they consult with their constituencies there. Then I started knowing all these people like that.
Ah.
It didn't come as,
Nje.
no. I had to take the step of faith and say, you know what? Yes, it's not nice to be rejected, to apply. You make a nice CV, you motivate. Sometimes they go as far as inviting you for the interview, but wakapa. And I didn't allow that to depress me.
True.
As a young person by then,
In your 20s.
in my 20s.
Okay.
And then I decided, you know what? I'm going to volunteer, give my services for free. And I started knowing all these people. And then people were like, when are you like? I said, no, there's no like in life.
And there was a sacrifice.
Yes, it was a secret. Because
Yeah.
whenever there is month end, they knock off early. Me now, I know I'm here because I want to acquire skills. I want to, be visible. To say, I'm here, I can help you. And those skills, they help me to be where I am today.
And by the way, you were a graduate.
Yes.
It's not
I'm
like you were
done.
just born.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I come with confidence. No, by the way,
Nah.
kids go school and you know what I mean? Yes. Yeah.
Sure.
And moreover, I am a certified marketing practitioner.
I saw your marketing strategist.
Yes.
And I was like, when did you start the marketing degree?
Even
Amongst
go high
other
school,
things.
I did business studies.
Okay.
Yes. So the business has been my
Been
my
your-
path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you start the construction business and then you're subcontracting, having 120 so people.
Yes.
Now, how did you move from grade 1 CIDB to at least 2, 3?
Yeah.
Because, some people are struggling to break away
True.
from that layer. Yeah. What is it that you feel like it worked for you and that you applied?
Yeah, firstly, what I did when I was doing those smaller nyana jobs, and I find myself 1 year not doing anything. Then we were invited by GIPS through the program, Women Empowerment, in HPRC. And then we attended, I think it's sort of a mini MBA because you get the piece of everything.
everything.
Finance, marketing, HR, all those things. Then after a year later, I had to upgrade because I didn't want to sit. Then I said, okay, let me go to Northwest University and do my project management. Then I did that. And then let me do another course. By that time, I'm a mother. I'm a wife. And in so much that when I have your assignment, I can't cook, I can't clean. I sleep late because, you'll have the deadline, 12 o'clock, you must have submitted your assignments and so forth. And it was stretching so much. Then I got a project. And the one that I said, I even got an award. That project, or before that, I had to subcontract some few houses. I started with 20 houses subcontracting.
Okay.
I'm still in grade 0-1 by then.
Okay. RDPs or
20,
normal
yes,
house?
no RDPs. And then I moved, then I was approached by another company, then they gave me 35.
Okay.
Yes.
That's nicely growing.
Yes, so I was, getting step by step. And then from there, I moved to 150.
So basically, you building houses was what started you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Other than the one that I was in the mall, Gayon. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that one, the story starting, it's so rich that because I had a lot of employees and they will get their salaries every second fortnight. I had women, I had youth, because it's 100 and something babangat. I had bontate babahol. And whenever I went to CCMA 4 times because after they get their salaries, sometimes they,
Delayed,
yeah,
yeah.
fell into Msizo, Msizo,
Yeah.
I'm the only one at home and please help me. Then they go and
Report and stuff.
no, and eat and drink and come to work, batagilwe, and regulations. You are not supposed to come really drunk and all. Then I will fire them because I'm still growing, by the way. And then CCMA, then it will be in their favor. Then no, it's okay. You fired them, but your procedures.
You didn't follow the process. Discipline.
Exactly. And then I went to CCMA 4 times, but knock. Because they won't come to work at some point, and then the client will call me, Mary, where are you? Your person is sleeping here. Ooh. So it really taught me a lot. And after that, when we closed, that's why I'm saying it's got a rich background. When we closed, or when they hand over the mall, and we had a closing party, they gave me the big cake, which was like the mall design.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah. And then they were like, yeah, this part, I was building go Pick n Pay.
Oh,
I'm going to
man.
eat this cake side and all that. But it was nice to share. But what is important that when they were talking about what I did about the money, others will say, I paid the school fees for the whole year.
I did that.
I bought my grandmother a fridge. It was touching stories. Others obviously they blew the money. Yeah, but those who were like intentional and understood that, you know what, this opportunity comes once. True. Others will say, Msizo, we used to stand Kodi Koning, we used to stand Redlalamatais, people were not respecting us, but because of this project, we are respected.
So how did that make you feel hearing these beautiful stories and Luena seeing
it humbled
the
me?
impact?
It humbled me. I said, you know what, the certain project, it's got a beginning and the end.
That is the part, yeah.
And it will be nice when it ends. Those people, they, as much as they've bought something, but they have something that can sustain them. That is what is said about the project. Because there's nothing after that, and I go back to zero.
So then, how do you create different projects for yourself? Is it through tendering? Is it word of mouth for you now as you were starting to grow? Looking for opportunities?
No, I look, because like I said, I'm a certified marketing practitioner.
Yeah.
For me, it's to look for a job.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm serving in different boards as well. I take that opportunity to do my second nature, which is marketing.
Market, network.
Marketing.
Yeah.
In marketing, in a way, it cuts across family, church. Yeah, so I do that. And obviously, you can't over-market yourself because the capacity, you need to have a capacity. And we all know what happened post-COVID.
Yeah.
Most of us had officers, you get the administrators sitting, and you don't want to cripple someone because no, you must have an office. I had an audit now recently, and then I've got an office at the back of my house, and then I use that, and then I prepared that, and then it's branding and everything. It was okay.
Nice and clean.
Nice and clean. Branded as if you are in some office park. You understand? And now you save costs, you don't have stress, but the environment is okay for your business. But now keeping someone in your office knowing that, there's nothing to do is unfair.
That's true.
It's unfair and it's expensive. Yeah.
So as you're growing into the business, seeing yourself moving from different grades,
Yes.
surely you did encounter setbacks
Yes.
that maybe made you feel like, is it even worth it?
Yeah.
This thing is just stress for me. And the fact that you're also a woman in that space, considering when you started then, in the environment you're in is more male dominating.
Yes.
What were those setbacks that made you feel like, I don't know if I really want to continue?
Yeah, there was a season of, because I'm a believer, right? There was a season of silence. And we interpret that season differently.
Yes.
I'm talking about the season of silence in your business, especially after I got the award. I I was like, this award, Nkari,
Yeah.
I don't want to mention the name, but yeah, I didn't break the good that I thought.
Okay.
Yes, because I mean, you think, okay, it's a recognition. I mean, it must put you up there.
And it's not.
It's not. Instead, another opposite.
Business is still quiet.
Yeah, not quiet. And I must say that it is the time when you reflect in a lot of things. And sometimes because of our different level of growth and the fear, you will be getting letters and letters. And yeah, you can imagine the stress.
Royal letters and owing people and
exactly. You can't even answer the phones.
So you went through that too?
Yeah, I went through that, and yeah, I survived it.
So what helped you go through that? Is it the support system at home, or you just had a mindset that this too shall pass?
It's God.
Okay.
It's God, because fear. It's something that is deep. Yes, people can try to encourage you and what. I encourage myself in God.
Okay.
I said, God, yes, I've got a very good family support system, but they are men.
Yeah, there are some things they don't get.
Yeah, no, they were like, "Motlhomong o fitlhetse ke nako ele ya bo mme."
Hey, and everything but blame on your emotions. True.
Which is something that is really affecting us as women.
Yeah.
When they listen to us in this industry, male, I don't think it's male dominated anymore. It's got a lot of
now I think it's nicely blended.
Yes. And they will feel like they listen to us through the emotions, or you are emotional. They don't think that sometimes it's not about the emotions. You want to express yourself, or the frustration. Oh, that's how you express yourself. Not that you are emotional. And
I get you. That
is a challenge that I have as well in the mining industry. When I want to stress, good guys, you can't do this. When I try to negotiate with them but you can't pay me this rate, and they feel like I'm disrespectful. Won't that do anything that when you want to stand your ground, you are disrespectful? Which is something that I don't know, it has to do with the patriarchy or culture, I don't know. But I don't know, maybe we need some workshops that can, so that we are resiane.
It's like you can't question. My father likes to say, Oscar Bucha Monna, why?
You see.
And at that time, we genuinely just want to understand, why did you think, you can't ask the word why?
Imagine if it's your husband, it's even worse.
And he's got nothing to do with that.
Nothing, absolutely nothing.
You just need understanding. So now, those were some of the challenges that you
that you face, know. Yeah, and now you end up, withdrawing and say, I need my peace.
So one would ask, Kore, why did you choose to have a construction company in the mining space?
Okay.
And it sounds very intimidating. To be honest, myself, I think I'm intimidated to just think, oh, platinum, iron, oh my God. Did you feel the intimidation?
Not exactly, but I think what has helped me as well. Remember, I said I grew up in a mining town. My grandfather was working at the mines. I might not have gone underground, but for me, it was not a wow thing. And I will say this because there was when I was studying DUT, and then there was a time when there was a huge accident, body mining, and then they were saying, we feel for these people, abasemgodini, Kumazulu. Abasemgodini, it's poor people, it's people who are uneducated. They're not aware that it's not like that. You've got engineers there, you've got professionals there. So it depends the level of the knowledge you have, kind of industry. And my grandfather was working body mining. My father was working body mining, and my husband.
Oh, so actually, this for you was a known world for you.
Yes. So when I go for the PPE thing, and then it's very hot underground there.
So I hear. I've never been underground. Maybe I should
You
go.
must visit.
In fact, I
Sometimes we've got the earthquake.
you hear the sure. So how did you get into mining construction?
Yeah.
As a business, because I get sometimes people are afraid or intimidated to just that, these type of businesses. It's not like cleaning, catering,
Yeah.
stationery. You can almost see these things. But mining, it's intimidating. Yeah.
No, I don't think it is intimidating. Like I said, I grew up in a mining town. It's called Muzimutle in Valrips. And my grandparents were working in the mines. My father worked in the mine. My husband is a mining engineer by profession, and he also worked in the mine. And with surrounded by that, for me, it was not a big thing. It was something to say, if I get an opportunity in this male-dominated, I'm not limited to construction. Why can't I explore that with all the knowledge and experienced people around me? And then I started, like any other person, looking for the information. What is it that is needed? Every industry, you need to know the
You need to do
compliance
some, yeah.
thing. And then, yes, you get into the database and then you grow with it. And they will invite you for the briefing or for the inspection. You go underground, you wear your PPE, and then you go and look. Oh my goodness, say Kimaju. There was a time, first time I go, when it was so hot. And then I took out my hard hat, like, hey,
You can't.
when I eat you now.
So whether you're hot or not, you must keep it on.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a nice experience. It's a nice experience. And obviously it will depend how much you wanna go. The other time I was in the mine and I saw these ladies, they are working, and I went to the change room just to encourage them. And they were from underground. They were showering, go change house. And then I said to them, you know what? Because I am the contractor here and I'm a woman. And I want you to learn that as you're working, learn the trade. You are working for someone and aspire to open your own business because you've been in the mine, you are underground, you know this. So yes, you must work here with a purpose. And don't say, I want to be like my dad, and then when I'm 60, I must go home. This is the window that is open for us as women. Make sure that after certain years, you open your own and open your own company.
And you are very passionate about transformation
Tad.
and growing businesses.
Yes. But it's tough there.
It's tough.
No, there's a lot of pushback. I must be honest. I fight every month. It's like they don't see you worthy to take part or to participate in that economy. Yeah, mining, because it's a private sector.
Yeah.
So it's meant for a certain group of people. And nohal, you are not only black, but also a woman. It's like otseba eng, and you end up fighting, not even being productive, because now you must protect, and you scream to the relevant authorities. They don't listen. They don't listen. You are on your own, basically.
You're on your own.
Yeah.
So transformation, would you say, in the mining space, it's still yet to
Yeah, no,
grow?
I think they can do better than what they're doing.
Okay.
Yeah, because sometimes they try. You find that maybe in management, they put certain women, but I don't think they do it with the intention of transformation and transferring skills and development or empowerment. Is to tick a box. There's a difference.
Yeah, from a compliance perspective.
Yes. Yeah, from a compliance perspective, let me put them in, then I know with the DMRE, I'm sorted. But it's something else when you say, you know what, I'm giving these opportunities to these women in this industry, and it's a private sector. And I will make sure that I support them to grow them. Not that I'm waiting. Actually, I'm creating an environment for them to fail. so that I say I tick the box, they failed. So it's two different things. So transformation, it's not supposed to be like that. And who is monitoring that? Okay, fine, I hear you. You say these people are not performing. What is the reason? What did you do? Nobody is playing that role at the moment.
But I also find that there's still less representation of female businesses and entrepreneurship. And I come from procurement. You hardly ever meet black women on scorecard goals. Most private sector companies are struggling with the targets, including even worse, youth,
Yeah.
So it's still evident that more women must be present in these businesses because the opportunities, but at the same time, it still feels hard to still get them anyway for some reason.
Is it, I don't know, is it because they don't have an access to the information? Or is it because nobody has got an intentional program to say, this is the group of people, of women that I think I will have this program and I'm taking them from A to Z. And I'll make sure that whatever training that I give them, I will give them as well. I will create an environment for them to implement that.
Yeah, I think there aren't enough programs that are out there to promote this inclusion for female businesses, especially in these sectors, that are very specialized in a way. And as a result, it still feels far-fetched to even find, unless someone like you would be very intentional and be like, I can do this. But how many of general women will think to that extent about this type of businesses? Even in water space, the water industry, sanitation, there's still very less representation even there of female businesses. But they are needed, they are required because they must comply. They have to have transformation, So yeah, I think...
Yeah, it's the system. The policies, they don't really favor us. You will be put there as a transformation officer. I'll talk about the private sector because that's where I've experienced that a lot. Although it is there go public, but private sector, you'll have a black lady who is a transformation officer. She will literally be a gatekeeper. So that's why I'm saying you'll find that you've got professionals. Professionals are frustrated, in the industry. They call all the qualifications, and it's depressing because you'll find that the next generation is like, okay, my sister is a qualified civil engineer or quantity surveyor, but is sitting at home. So those are the smaller things that really I don't know what kind of policies or law that is needed to change that.
True.
Because at the end of the day, we are all suffering at the same thing.
Yeah. So now you hold multiple titles. You are currently the deputy president of South Africa Women Construction, ne? Besides being the director of NMG, right? Yes, NMX conglomerate. And you also now new Chamber of Commerce, the CEO, Chamber of Commerce Industry. Ne?
In the Northwest, yeah.
Here in the Northwest. So, and many others. I know you serve on different boards too.
Yeah.
Where do you find the time? How do you even become, a woman who wears so many different things?
Okay, a wife, a mother, a sister.
Yeah.
Community leader. I'm also an associate pastor, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yes. I'm also a board member of Moral Regeneration.
Okay.
I think, like I said when I started, when you are a builder, it just, wraps to everything that you do, right? You don't call it, you don't go after it.
It comes.
It comes to you. You create time. Luena, in your personal life, we'll always say, I don't have time to go to the gym. Some of us even cancel the membership because
Because you
I
never
can't be
go.
paying, I don't have time.
That's true.
But you must be intentional about what you want. And why am I leading this? What is it that I want to see happening? I want to see the lives of these women changed. Let me make an example. In Sarawak, we've got, as a deputy president, we've got 9 provinces where we have women who have so much hope in the organization. It is 28 years old. And those women, it's not only women contractors, they are professionals there.
Yeah.
They are different trades. They are manufacturers. And unfortunately, we don't have a full support. They are property developers, and coming together as women, getting more, we try to collaborate. When you have something, as the leader now, is to say, okay, I'm the deputy president, and I see Western Cape, we need this trade. How then can you assist? Understand? And you need to be sober to do that. When we were hit by COVID, everything was shut down. By that time, I was still the chairperson of the province.
Yeah.
And they were calling me that, yo, chairperson, I used to sell this thing on site, sites, and then I used to do this, but everything is shut down. My husband stopped American, and it was a problem. And now some parents or some partners, they become abusive because they don't know how to handle the pressure. And I had to help them. I remember sitting down and asking my husband that, you know what, can you give me the weekend so that I can call all these members? They were 140 something.
You called one by one? Okay.
Others will say, chairperson, we are happy that this thing happened. Mina, I'm in Free State, so I'm locked down in Free State. I've got a break.
Yeah.
Others, it was an abusive situation. Others, there was not even bread. So from that number of people, I managed to get something like 45 who were in a very desperate situation. Sometimes you call a person, I don't even know what to do. By that time, Lena, I'm locked down because I can't do anything. Remember, by that time, it was so intense, you were not even supposed to go outside.
We're still heavy lockdown.
Exactly. And it was a situation. Then I had to say, Kekopa weekend, so that I can call, because it's 4 regions. The first 2 regions, I call them, I talk to them one by one. And then, Neke roba like these sleeping pills, because it becomes so heavy. Sometimes a person is crying. Now you must take out the cap, a leader, ya organization,
And be human.
and be a pastor and cancel. So those are the things that you find yourself having to carry, because you are a human being. You must have empathy and compassion when you don't. I don't believe in judging. That is why even the drug addicts or the prostitute, I don't judge, because I don't know what has led those people. So to answer you, how I think it goes to being a human being, being a child of God, thinking, that you have been put in this position for a certain reason. The one called Northwest Chamber of Commerce, it is a more corporate organization. It only has your ABSAs, your banks. It has your IDCs. Those are kind of members that we have. It's not the SMMEs. But then my strategy, since I've been appointed as a CEO, I've introduced the program that is called Word to Word.
Okay.
Where I meet with the ward leaders.
Word to word, like different words in
different on a ward level, on a
Okay.
grassroots, if I may put it that way. And then I ask them, identify economic activities in your ward.
Okay.
And then what do I mean by economic activities? ke re mme o lo etsang magwenya. Today we buy magwenya ko Woolworths.
Eish.
But asimolotse ko kae? What is it that we are doing at that woman who's that kid o etsang meriri? I was showing this other lady who normally does my hair. They've got a sort of I don't want to say a factory, but it's a big building where they've got different women by its meriri. It's so beautiful. So that kid or it's a meriri collocation, that man who does the plumbing, I said, give me the database of those people so that we can see how best we help them. I am the CEO of this organization that has big corporates. How do I channel their resources down to the grassroots?
To empower them.
Even if I buy to improve your productivity, ya go rekisa magwenya, maybe buy you a stove.
Big one.
A big
so you can
one.
make more.
And you understand me. So it's things like that. So that we must start doing. Those are the conversations that we must have.
Because that's where the real impact is.
Exactly.
And the change and the shift. Because there's a whole lot of communities that are still far from being empowered.
Actually, before I came here, I was talking to one doctor, Koyoko Unisa, who was telling me that, you know what, there's this program that I want you to do. And that program seeks to say your tourism in the township. I said, actually, tourism, are you aware, it's not limited to this glamour tourism that you're talking about. When you come to a funeral or wedding in that township, you want a place to sleep. Do we have places like that?
And in many of
beautiful places.
Yeah, we don't.
Yes,
especially
how do you encourage?
regions.
Yes, in rural areas or townships, and because the tourism is happening every week, people are coming
in and out.
Instead, bakopana le di-Zurich.
That's true. In and out.
In and out, but it's people from outside. So how do we turn that? As much as this program that I'm doing here, Word to Word, though the family that has the grants, maybe totally 5, you're getting 350 or whatever kind of grants. How do we turn that into an income? Your bedroom that has a space, how do you utilize that space and plant body spinach? Every weekend you sell, you have an income. So it's those intentional or meaningful changes that
one must make. And so how does Women in Construction support such initiatives? Or rather play a role? Is it when you find others that are doing construction, then they will join the organization?
Yeah, SAWIC has got different programs. This one that I was talking about is for Northwest Chamber of Commerce.
Okay.
Yeah, SAWIC, it's got different programs to support women SMMEs. Yeah, as you know that we are an advocacy organization. Yeah, we meet with a lot of stakeholders to lobby. But what we have done since we started the office, we requested the provinces to provide us or to do the membership analysis. What do I mean by the membership analysis? If you have 50 members in your province, you must know as a leader in the province the capacity of each and every company. Hobako grade 1, hore ba sebetsa, and those who are not working, those who can't get project, maybe like I've got 10 years, what is the problem? We need that assessment or that analysis. What is the problem? Or it could be you don't understand the industry. It could be the access to market. And sometimes you tell her it's a problem of compliance. And now the problem of compliance, we can comply this and next day you don't comply because you didn't have a project and you don't have money. Compliance is expensive.
It's very expensive.
Yes.
And I like this because while I educate around tendering, pricing, compliance is a big thing, there are so many mistakes that business owners do in construction.
Yeah.
And you probably also experience some of the challenges, either whether a subcontractor or main contractor. So for now, you being in the space, what would you say were your ones that you encountered, whether through starting a project, mid-project, or even bidding for a project?
For me, it might not necessarily be a pricing. Sometimes I'll overprice. Sometimes you'll give a quantity
Survey.
yeah,
Yeah.
to help you with the pricing. And then they overprice, or they had interest, they didn't tell you.
Yeah.
And and you lose the thing. Mine will be the accountant. You'll pay an accountant a monthly fee, and you say, okay, I'm sorted with all the submission of SARS and wala. SARS communicate with them, and they decide not to comply with SARS. And when things fall apart, SARS comes after you. And the question is, why, from the inception of the problem, why don't you add me? Why are you coming to me when things...
And now south.
Exactly. Said, no, it is your responsibility to have the basic and understand how your company relates to SARS. It is not your accountant. Yes, you are paying your accountant. So for me, that was the biggest blunder, which I'm still paying a price for. I had to part ways with the accountant, but, it's not easy.
So, and the story is true because it's inverse.
Yes.
Some businesses closed because the accountants were not honest
Yeah.
about their submissions, VAT, and all of that. Even when you exceed a particular bracket, there's different brackets you start paying.
Yeah.
And then they don't tell you. There's a firm that was doing like promotional items that also closed down because of that. And they realized they owed so much money.
Yeah.
But also some accountants say you guys as business owners don't want them to declare the right amount. You want them to hide things. So...
No, but I don't think it is correct to say, you come to me and say, how much do you want me to pay? You did the calculations.
Okay.
You can't want to shift the blame to me. You understand? You must. That's why I'm paying you. I'm not paying you to cheat on my behalf, because now I'm paying a big price for that. But you must do your work. You say, okay, this is the money that you did, and therefore this is how much you are going to pay. And if you feel like you want to do whatever that you want to do, because you want more money to yourself, to say, okay, what, and then so that's why I'm saying, if you are a professional person, you can't be saying, how much do you want me to pay? You owe SARS. Number one, VAT is not your money. It must go back to SARS. Why do you want to spend that money? How are you going to pay it?
So the lesson here is that you need to find a good accountant.
Yes.
And probably contract and manage them well.
Yes.
You must also know your books as a business owner. Don't just say, my accountant handles what.
No, you must know. That one you must know. You must be able, at some point, you can't even have your own logins, e-filing, because you are depending on that person. The next thing, they mess you up. So you must have, now and then you check, okay, how's things there? Or if there is a letter from SARS, then you are able to say,
audit letter, something like that. Sure. Well, good lesson learned. And now, from a leadership perspective, collaboration, working with people, did you experience challenges and how did you deal with it?
Not exactly. Working with people, I think, is to understand what you want from that kind of collaboration. You don't, I normally say, you don't go to the stakeholder as a leader. Osa is a homework. Like when I came here, I'm like, okay, what kind of audience do you have? So that I don't come and speak big words and I don't reach out to your audience, because understand. Then you do your own research. Okay, I'm going to this department, and this department, what are their programs, and what is it what kind of members do I have? For example, you are in. I'm talking about SAWIC side now. You are in a national portfolio, position, and now you've got these 9 provinces. Okay, In this province, I've got a report of membership assessment. And this report says they need skills development. They are not ready for the project.
Even if you had to give them. Yeah.
Then it's not going to work.
Yeah.
One understand, you won't get the desired results because they are not ready. Instead, they will sell the project because you didn't prepare them. Now you as a leader, you are intentional about helping the members. But if you just do, okay, let me go there and take pictures and I was with the minister and then you are in a wrong turn. You've got a wrong motive of doing what you're doing. You need to have the heart of changing the lives of people. When you die, they won't say, Una apere a purple dress and looking nice with a nice makeup. They'll say, you have changed lives of the people.
And what did you do? That's true.
Yeah, they won't say you're wearing a weave or no looking nice, They'll say, you changed my life. That's what happened.
Yeah, that's so true. The guy who was here before said, I always look at my business as, in the absence of it existing, how many lives were not changed?
Yeah.
Because it's all about impact.
It's all about me. Happy employees, you see the productive or the production, how it goes up.
Yeah.
You must be people-oriented. You're a leader. What is it that my members... It's not about me anymore because I'm a leader. Yeah. That's why there is a lion and there's a sheep.
Yeah.
Once a person says you are a sheep, you must know who I am. It's a problem.
So people say construction is saturated. There was a time it was easy to enter. It was easier maybe to get projects.
Yeah.
Now they say it's saturated, which I probably agree with it. But there's still construction projects happening anyway. Would you agree with that? And would you advise someone to start now if they wanted to start a construction project?
Yeah, construction is... you're right. I think it will forever be there. The only difference is that we must now grow to technology.
Okay.
Yes, grow to technology because it will always be there. And grow to manufacturing. There are people who are doing the tar, like manufacturing, this is one tar. Those are the opportunities that we need to explore. The buildings will always be there. We will always have construction. But it depends. Like you come and say, we are all women in construction, but what is your USP?
Okay.
What makes you different from
your
me?
Unique proposition?
Yeah, yes, your unique selling point. What makes you different from me? Yes, you are black, you are young, I'm black, and I'm not young, but computer
Yeah.
So what makes you different from me?
So you need to think around your unique selling proposition.
Yes.
Got you.
Yes. And that will make you different from everyone. Yeah. So I think so. And the other thing is that the private sector as well, we need to explore it. Currently, we are exploring as well partnership with the banks, partnership with the insurance. Insurance kits on say whenever there is a disaster or you are claiming if there is a problem in your house, women must be on those databases.
Oh yeah. Geyser bursts.
Yes,
all of that,
yes, body plumbing, because we do
building
that.
Insurance and
yes, we do that.
True.
We are trained. We've got women who are trained in those trades. So now we need also to be visible in those spaces. We cannot be running to the public sector all of us
all the time. Yeah, true.
And that's why we end up fighting and then we end up seeing what is happening. But we need to explore. Libody bank the supporter what kind of training. Then we are in the database at the bank as well. So that's what we are busy doing now. Yeah.
I like that. And that's true because insurances plays a big role. Every day something is happening somewhere.
Yeah.
But who is behind that? Which suppliers are behind that?
Exactly. So it's very important that we position ourselves. And you can't do that all by yourself in your corner. That is why you need collaborations like this, organized, not political parties. Political parties for politics. SAWICs for business.
True.
Yes.
So I'll ask you something very controversial.
Okay.
Hopefully you will not
Feel bad.
More in the construction space, there is a narrative
Okay.
and some myth. Probably some of them are realities for other people.
Okay.
That you get these construction jobs, got the brown envelopes.
Okay.
To what extent have you been exposed to something similar? Would you agree with that or not? Or you just choose whatever you want to choose as a business person?
I don't think it's controversial, number one. And I don't think it happens in construction only.
Okay, yeah.
It cuts across.
Yeah.
You look for a job, they will want a brown envelope. You go to any industry, and I think Rona as the black people, we have turned it as if it's a corruption.
Okay.
The private sector, they used to do it, and they're still doing it.
True.
Those who are in private sector, they will attest to that. And they will call it a finder's fee. Rona, maybe it's because of the brown
We like
envelope.
the wedding. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's nothing new about it.
In fact, you remind me of a law firm, just to disturb you. There's a company that does legal services for people for CCMA, labor.
Yes.
Each time there's a new client, they say find us fee.
Exactly. and Rona was like a brown envelope. And then that thing, and we make it sound so ugly and so bad. They even go as far as claiming it from SARS.
Ooh.
This has been happening before 1994. And look we are so hard on ourselves. We want to paint this picture of everything is wrong by a black person. So I'm saying when you do it right, thank you. It's a good thing. It's godly. There's nothing wrong about it.
Find us fee.
Find us free.
Oh my God, Xoli, thank you so much. What are the last words you want to share with women who are starting businesses and those that are probably managing and running big businesses, like turning over 50 million, 40 million, and they still feel like, sure, this is just too much work. And on the other end, one just wants to start and get somewhere.
Yeah, my belief is that we are created to be business people. I will quote my Bible. Genesis 1, verse 26, when God says, let us create man in our image and likeness, and let them have dominion. Let them multiply. Let them subdue the earth.
True.
So where are you going to have dominion? You are created to make a difference. That is inside of you. There's nothing wrong in the job, but the work is you. The job, you are training. And the work, you don't retire. You retire when you get when you are recalled to heaven, you retire. But it's stuck with you. But the job, that's where when you are 60, they say, go and stay home. That's why they die, most people. So I'm saying to them, those who want to start. There's something that is inside of you. Those who are already inside, ask God to expand. He says you must multiply and increase and subdue. It's inside of us. It's not something that you must get somewhere.
It's inside of you.
Yes, God, again, ignite, take it out. It's inside. There is no way that you can be born just only depressed and do nothing. There is something inside of you.
That's true.
So how do I increase? Those who are already up there, where do I, put other branches and whatever? Expand, multiply. That's what Genesis 1 verse 26 says.
True.
We must multiply. So as long as because women create a lot of jobs.
Yeah.
And not only just creating jobs, making sure the families say they've got something, that they can also, increase, live from the next generation.
That's
so
true.
I'll say to them, those who have not started, those who are scared to jump ship, who are 8 to 5.
And they're depressed, but they want to go there.
They are scared. It's just the fear of the unknown.
Yeah.
Remove that fear. The world is waiting for you. We want to hear what God has put inside of you. What will make you happy? Because sometimes happiness is not about salary. Happiness is adding value into other people's life.
Sure.
And you become happy also nearly chelete.
That's true, eh?
And adding value, that's how life you must view life. These things, they will follow.
You are fulfilled.
Yeah. You are living in your purpose. Find your purpose. That's what I normally say. Success is about finding your purpose, not about money.
I agree with you. You know, not personally, I like sharing information for people who don't know.
Okay.
So that you don't have to struggle.
Yeah.
Maybe it probably subconscious somewhere.
Okay.
But, you know, when you realize you lost the tender because you just did not submit your financial statements, not because you don't have them, but you didn't know it was a requirement.
Yeah.
Or in your financial statements, you didn't sign them. But you lost a big deal that could have changed your life. But I would say it's not like you don't want to. Yes. And therefore, I think many of businesses, they don't lack ideas, but they lack access and information. You know, for me, it's how do I share the information in a way that will help other people?
Collaboration. Join Xoli. Then the platform to share the information.
That's true. No, I'm definitely becoming a Xoli member, and many of those of you that are doing construction with women, please do come and join Xoli. Oh, Xoli, thank you so much for today. We really appreciate you sharing your knowledge. I think a lot of us would live inspired. And I like the last words you said. There's a purpose.
Yeah.
And you want to see what is that purpose that God called you for. There's a pastor who once preached about, we have, I think it was Pastor Musa, there's a spirit that cannot be contained, like a balloon trying to push it underwater.
Yeah.
You can only press it as long as the person pressing you is able to hold the breath.
Wow.
But the minute they also can't, you pop back up, which is that part that you can't stay down, you know, because we have that spirit that can't be contained.
Yes.
Like that, it must float, it must show, you know. And I appreciate that because it resonated quite a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for spending time with me.
Yeah.
And
No, all the best with everything that you're doing. We are following you and to saying yes to women.
Thank you so much. I'm not on a lot of social media except WhatsApp.
Okay. You will trend.
I will improve.
Please do. Oh my God. Guys, thank you so much. This is where we wrap it up, and I'll see you on the next one.